Now tonight we are so excited to introduce our first guest. He's been on our show before, and he's here again to lend his expertise. Please welcome celebrity vocal coach James Lugo.
How's that hair looking? I got a lot going on.
Rock and roll.
I'm kind of wearing like I've got warm-up pants but a jacket. Not as cool as you though. So that's everything. All right, kids, so we're going to have a fun video. Who's excited?
I am.
He's raising his hand, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to test some preamps. You can see them wherever in proportion to where we're at. There's another video that's showing the BAE. We've got a Warm 1073 with EQ and a Warm 1073 without EQ. And we're not going to do any EQ, and we're just going to listen to the two of them, but we're going to go back between the tone switch. The tone switch, I think, is the same thing as the 300, 1200 on the... So we've got the... I like the Brent Averill at 300. So here's the Brent Averill. So basically what we've got is we've got... my trusty, amazing WCR Les Paul with Godwood in the bridge, straight into my 77 50 watt JMP unmodded, and there's nothing on, and it's a 57 into a greenback on a Mesa cab, and the 57 is going into the Brent Averill 1073 MPF, not using the filter. So here we go. Let's have a little fun. Okay, so there you go. So now you're gonna plug that cable into 5. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do 1073, or we're gonna do the 77 into the WA73, and this is the EQ. Tone out. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Play really loud.
You want me to play loud, you said?
Yeah. That'll be great.
It's in a tent, though. He can handle it.
So,
oh, you know what? I wonder if my volume was down. You know what? Go back. I'm sorry. Go back to the...
Go back to 1?
Yeah, go back to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I may have messed this up. Because I just messed with the volume knob, and it was... Yeah, so we're back in 1. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Take 2. I just want to make sure, you know, full volume, we're all... And there's nothing on. We're getting some guitar sounds these days, kids. Okay, now go into 5. Sorry about that. We just want to make sure that we weren't messing this up. So that was the BAE. This is the 77 into the WA73 EQ version. Tone out, which I think is the 1200 ohm, which should be a little bit lighter sounding than the... Oops, sorry that. You're in what, 5?
Yeah.
One thing I have noticed about this WA 73 is that we're shooting a video. Hang loose. One thing I've noticed with WA, on both of them, the output volume, you just like touch it and it gets really loud. Watch out, there's a camera right there. So here is the WA 73 with the EQ, no EQ on, with the tone out. All right, now we're going to do the same thing, but now tone in, which I think makes it louder. Close enough for Raul. So here's W73 EQ tone out, or tone in. Okay. All right, so now plug into 6. Yep, now we're going to plug into 6. Kind of visualizing this. That's all right. All right, now we've got 77 WA 73 no EQ tone out. So now we're on to the one above it. All right, no EQ version, tone out. Okay. Yeah, it's just a touch louder. That knob doesn't seem as sensitive as the one with the EQ version. Now we're going to come here and now we're going to go tone in, same pre. Yeah, it's got more of that.
Yeah.
It sounds. There we go. So same thing now. Tone in. Okay. Now let's go into 3. And this is my Aphex. This is an Aphex. This is a, they called them J-Pre's. It was a pre that, it was a pre that Aphex put out. They tried to put out like a pro line. And nobody bought it, I don't think. It has a Jensen transformer. They were like $800 a piece. 500 series, and I bought 4 of them for $800. Sweetwater was just trying to get rid of them, and they're cool. They're more, I don't want to say SSL-y. I don't know what they are. We're going to find out how they sound on guitars. I've been using them for years. I mean, they're totally great. I sold 2 of them, and I kind of wish I hadn't, but times change, right? Here's the old Aphex. I think it's called a J-Pre. 500 series comes with a Jensen transformer. Sounds more compressed. It feels a little different, right? Yeah. No matter how good the pre is, it doesn't make the guitar sound in tune if it's not. Just, you know, in case, you know, the 5 reasons why guitar... No, just kidding. Yeah, that you could definitely felt a little different. All right, everybody's still running? All right, get this thing out of here. Okay, here we go. Who thinks what's cool? Yeah, see that one without EQ is a lot louder when you go in. Kind of like that, maybe. Yeah, we'll just, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Everybody gets really like, oh, if it's louder, it always sounds better. It's like, really? So does that mean Nickelback sounds great?
Oh, yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves. You cork sniffers, you. All right. So, here is the Brent Averill. Can we close that door, guys? Here's the Brent Averill. Again, everything. Here's the tone out on the EQ version. Here's the warm with tone in. So we're going to just go, there's Brent Averill, there's tone out, that's tone in. Everybody following along? There you go. They sound great. What are you gonna do, man? It sounds fantastic. Here's the WA73 with the no EQ with the tone out. That really sounds like AC/DC almost. The tone in with the non-EQ one. It's like,
Yeah.
you know? That almost sounds exactly like the BAE, real similar. There's the BAE. Tone in. A little brighter, a little bit more of this. And ladies and gentlemen, the Aphex. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
What? What? See, I like that too. That's different. That's a little more lively, not so like British and so staunch. Yeah, the first time I hit the da-da-da, I raked it too lightly. You can really hear it here on the second one. That sounds great too. BAE. Tone out. Tone in. They're both great. I mean, it's really minor, but the tone in seems a little bit more like the 300 of the BAE. I don't really know. Here's the no EQ version tone out, and EQ version. Man, I like that no EQ version. It's like probably less. You know, there's less stuff, right? And then with the tone in. And then Aphex. More forward, it almost gives it like, I don't want to say API, but it's got more, it's more forward. Yeah, so there it is. So, you know, then they're all cool. They all sound great. BAE. What do you think, Will?
I love the BAE has something to it, like a certain kind of like thickness to the tone that sounds really good.
Density.
Yeah.
That's my primary. That's on the my two mics that are on the greenbacks on my main cab that's in the tent. So that's 57 and a 421, I think. Yeah, and then the Aphex is on the other two speakers on that main cab, which are vintage 30s, and that's a Biodynamic 201 and a 421. So
yeah, the tone in no EQ one sounds.
Yeah, so here's the BAE.
It would be tough to tell us apart.
Yeah, BAE. the BAE speaks a little more, you know, but jeez. Anyway, there it is. That's it, man. We shot an hour and 40-minute mixing video yesterday. That was a crazy experience. We're going to start putting out more like kind of specific short videos, but you know, getting the whole studio together. But yeah, there it is. So yeah, those Warms are nice. Yeah. BAE's nice. Aphex is nice. Be nice if I could keep the guitar in tune. That seemed to be the only thing in question today. All right. Has anybody met Bo lately? Where's Bo at? Oh, he's back. He's chilling out. That's the dog. All right. You want to do like and subscribe?
Yeah, like and subscribe for more music.
Yeah. Giveaways? Are we going to give something away? Want to give Bo away?
I thought of saying that, but no. You can't give
the first
Bo
person
away.
that can name the song, the down to get down to get down, gets a 70-pound pit bull. That doesn't do anything. Oh, there you go. BAE. Oh, I like the BAE and I like the tone in on the no EQ version. The EQ version is cool to have for tracking vocals if you want to do, but I can definitely hear a difference in those pre's. Yeah. I always loved preamps without EQs. Like less hardware, less wires. You know, you see the kind of amps I like, you know, the couple of knobs, like you get these things with 15,000 things, it's just too much. Yeah. You get these things with 15,000 things, it's just too much. What do you think of that?
I mean,
the question is, can you say like and subscribe twice in a video? The top 5 mistakes. The top 10 mistakes. If I ever do a video like that, I do the top 5, you know, how to get your low end to, you know, smack you on the booty. Just shoot me. All right. That's it, man.